Good afternoon, Ola. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. How are you doing today? I spoke with you earlier, and as promised, here is your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick to go through your site in this video and do an audit and show you personally what's holding your website back from being in those top 3 positions. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and then what we call content. When someone's searching for home remodeling CT or home remodeling in Avon, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google's looking for keywords, it's looking for what the site should be found for. Now, when I go through your site, I see you have some great photos and a pretty good layout, but not a whole lot of content. One thing I can tell you about Google is that they love content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words, and you guys only have about 450 words on here. This is pretty hard to see. It's too dark of a color, and I almost didn't even notice that it said click for profile here. If you added that additional content on here with the keywords you're trying to target, it would really help Google find you. When I scroll through here, I notice that the content's just here, and there's a huge white spot, and it looks unfinished to me, right? Now, not only does Google come in and look at your site, but they're actually reading your content. They're trying to figure out what services you offer and what areas you serve. The keywords help them understand this information. So adding those keywords plus the content that you're lacking would really ensure that Google's going to find you. Now let's take a look at a Google search for home remodeling CT. Now this is called the map pack, and the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on this front page and ideally within those top 3 positions so that the most amount of people will find you. If we look at this first website here, Our House, we can see it's a pretty nice website, right? And they got some content on here. Although you guys would definitely beat them out if you had 1,500 words on there content-wise. So let's talk about why they were listed first. This is a paid program I use to research websites called D.R.C. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important and they determine where you fall on Google. A UR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website, whereas a DR rating, it shows how powerful your website is in the eyes of Google. These numbers are generally raised by backlinks. We can see they have 529 overall backlinks, coming from 198 websites, and 169 of those are powerful websites. Now, a backlink refers to a link that's pointing back to your website, okay? In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a popularity contest. And a good example of this would be if a blog website wrote an article about home remodeling companies, and they listed your website URL as a company they were recommending, right? That would be giving you 1 backlink. I want to call attention to your organic keywords. This is the really important part. These are the keywords within their content that I was talking about before. For example, Connecticut home renovation. There's approximately 90 people searching for that a month, okay? And they're in roughly first place. Home remodeling CT. There's about 70 people searching for that a month. Connecticut remodeling contractors, another 70. I know you don't do Stanford. Stanford alone has 30. Fairfield, right? 40. Remodeling contractor CT, another 40. Kitchen remodeling CT, another 90. I mean, the list just keeps going on and on. And depending on what services and what locations you want to show up for, you could have a ton of people finding your website. This is really important. The more people that find your website, the more people that are going to call you. And the more people that call you, the more customers you're going to land. So when we look at your website's ratings, your UR rating is a little higher, which is good, but your DR rating is pretty low. You have 109 overall backlinks coming from 22 websites, and 14 of those are powerful, right? So that's pretty low. Your organic keywords are a little helpful, but you're so far down that they're not really helping. Finished basement CT. Okay, there's 20 people searching for that, but you're on roughly the 7th page. You're really far down, definitely not on the 1st page. Avon contracting. Okay, there's about 50 people looking for that, but again, you're super far down, definitely not on the 1st page. Same thing with this hardwood floor refinishing, another 60. Okay, it's not too bad, but super far down, it's not helping you. In this video, we went over how you can get yourself onto that front page. One, through your home page and how you'd want at least 1,500 words on here. Two, through your UR and DR ratings and how you'd want to raise those numbers through backlinks. And then three, your backlinks. What the competition has and how to beat them out. It's showing Google you have more authority. And if you implemented these strategies today, you could be on the front page of Google. I hope this was helpful for you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great night.